Solved the global energy crisis. Why 2012 solved the global energy crisis? Because by the end of 2012, many of the conspiracy theories will be proven bullshit. Obviously, new ones will be invented depending on who wants to make what kind of money and who has got what kind of mental disorder and sufficient pre-programmed followers that will endure the mind bullshit. Anyway, here we go with the practical implementation phase and how it will work of the equal labor, equal money system. Why equal money itself will solve the global energy crisis. The way the equal money system will work in terms of the functionality of production of goods, food, and everything related to that, which you currently work for and can only buy according to your financial status in the system, is as follows. There will be a 4-year phase after your initial education. The child will go through an initial education, which is a minimum requirement or standard for equality. So one is a functional human being that understands yourself, how you function, how the world functions, how nature functions, and how the system of the world functions, and how equality functions. You'll understand all those basic things. How to live a happy and fulfilled life will be the purpose of education, and you'll be prepared for that. Then you'll enter the phase where you do your part of giving, your contribution, which will be, at this stage, approximately 4 years of your life, that you will enter into labor. You will be focused and you will be working to produce food for humans, animals and plants, and to produce goods for general living, comfort, employment, entertainment, you know, that means computers, beds, music. You produce all the goods. The reason being that we will not enter utopia, we will be utopia. Meaning, everyone will get everything. Everyone will get a car, everyone will get television, DVD player, everything will be made to last. So a car will last you for a lifetime. Your television will last you for a lifetime. Your deep freeze will last you for a lifetime. Your computer will last you for a lifetime, which means pollution will drop exponentially, because 95% of the factories and industrial shit that exists today will not exist. With only 5% of the current industrial complexes of the world, everyone in the world can be supplied with all basic needs, which will reduce pollution with 95% effectively in the world, and it will reduce energy use with 95% effectively, which will reduce the pressure on the rainforests, which will reduce the pressure on the animal kingdom, which will reduce the impact of the human race on the planet Earth with 95%. Now what is interesting is obviously that energy consumption, food production, all of those points, because there's no competition, fighting for profit and greed, and it is done efficiently so that there is sufficient for everyone, there will be a substantial drop in required labor. So suddenly we will be in utopia, because you don't have to work, because very few people can supply the goods for many people. Current system, you try and give people work so they can survive in the system, and then they've got to buy all the shit, and you destroy the earth at an ever-increasing rate. That will stop with an equal money system. If you are really an activist that wants to bring about a green earth, a better world, you will absolutely absolutely embrace equal money because you'll say, wow, why didn't I think about it? I say the same. Why didn't you think about it? Why are you now jealous that you didn't do it, and now you become nasty and jealous because you didn't get the fucking answer? Well, I got the fucking answer, so stop your fucking jealousy and let's get this over with. And there's unfortunately a lot of jealous people out there and people that fear to lose. Imagine you're not in the good position you think you are, because in an equal money system your position will be substantially better than any economic position you have currently. Only the super rich are in a better position than what equal money will produce, purely because they can drive around in Maseratis and all kinds of fucking cars that we are not going to produce. Because it's absolute bullshit. It is not a nice car. It is a deathbed. It kills people. You can go and do the research. You're not there just because you have money, you suddenly have the right to go out there, kill animals, kill humans by driving fast, shit like that, having no control. Many people, too many die that way. Obviously, there will be equal health care. But because there's no more stress about money, people will not die so quickly. They'll live longer and they'll be healthier. Equal money will make you healthy. Equal money will make you wealthy. Equal money will fulfill your dreams. Equal money will help you to focus on those things that is important for you, which is friendships, family, animals, nature and entertainment. And if you really want to work, you can do research in some field to see how we can assist and get to know the animals and nature better, because at the moment we know very little about them, because we've taken their domain and we made it a money system. Within this you have to realize and show, and if you go and sit down and you breathe for a week and observe the way the world works, you will notice that every single thing that happens and every decision you've ever made and every decision you're going to make is dependent on money. So currently you're a complete slave, absolutely brainwashed to such an extent that you cannot even see the extent of the role that money plays in your reality. And therefore, indirectly, the current economic system. Equal money will change that from the perspective that money will still play a role. But not in terms of making you a slave, in terms of setting you free. There will be only one consequence if you abuse other human beings. Well, and therefore you act in a criminal way, because when you abuse another human being, murder, rape, I mean, there's no point to steal anything because everybody's stuff is going to be like the same. So you can't steal it. If it breaks, you just get another one. Equal money is magnificent. You don't, I mean, your stuff works 100% to your satisfaction at all times, so you don't have a reason to have a fit or scream at the local store because you're not happy with the shit you bought and it lasted only 12 months. I mean, all of that is gone, so you're like extremely healthy because there's no stress. But if you abuse, you lose all your benefits of the equal money system and you go into rehab. And your only possible reward in the equal money system is that you can get your equality status back. And there's no reward system but that. In the total equal money system, if you abuse, you are going into rehab. You are removed from the equality society to where you go into restitution, and you can only point of reward in the total system is that you can be rewarded back your status within the equality system. Therefore, there will be no reward system. You don't need to work for anything because everything is provided. Because we have the technology to actually make things to last longer than your life. Already, it was just not made available because people actually believe that the current system is the only thing that can possibly exist. Absolute brainwashing. Everybody that is protecting the current world system are fanatically brainwashed. You're a fanatic. There is a serious problem in your reasoning ability. Now, what is fascinating is that the equality equation will prove that the current world system is a complete disaster. as things will accumulate and compound. And you'll see it in every newspaper around the world as the systems collapse. And what they'll be doing to try and keep it okay is they'll print more money. But the money is anyway not real. It was never real. So it'll have the illusion that we're all surviving, which is not true. Your daily, individual lives is going to compound into total hell until you realize you need equality, an equal money system, and you break the hypnotic control that money has got over you. And embrace the fact that it is within you as your power to give to such an extent that you can receive equally, and therefore you will make the message of Jesus real and give to your neighbors that what you would like to receive. And within that you'll be able to explore what love really is, and you'll be able to realize that every human being is actually a clone of each other. We're all the same. You say, no, we're not. Oh yes, we're all the same. We just never really communicate. So therefore, you'll never really talk to anybody for real, because you're always trying to get the winning position, to get some money, to be famous, to be better. You're always judging. Remember, judge not, lest you be judged. So, equal money, there is no judgment system. You judge yourself the moment you abuse equality, and then you are placed into a position where you have to be rehabilitated, because obviously you have lost your balance and equilibrium and therefore are a danger to society, and you lose your benefits because you are no longer equal till you've restored your equality, and then you get it back. Really simplistic. So there you have it. How to solve the global energy crisis. Now you can send Desteni the Nobel Prize for genius, because we are beyond genius. And if you start studying what we're saying, you'll say, we have covered every single base. Yes, this is not arrogance, it's a fucking fact. You know, arrogance would be to not have the actual practical solution to the world's problems. We have the actual practical solution to the fucking world's problems. And it's really simple. The only reason you can't see it is because you're controlled and brainwashed by money. So now I have to scare you fucking out of your fuckness so you can see what is the solution. And this will bring the end of all ways of attempting to create new conspiracy theories, because all of it is bullshit. And everybody can now go and spend some proper time with their family, so that the next generation can be people that can be trusted, and they're not fucked by parents living in some irrational reality, trying to survive, taking dope, drinking alcohol, and fucking the neighbor's wife. So, get your ass in gear, get to equality, equal money, because you have no fucking option. Well, when the poor of the world get this system in their nose, they're going to kick your ass, and you'll be out, and unless you are equal, you'll be in rehab. That's Father Christmas giving a little chuckle. It's Happy Christmas, because equality is here. We have packaged you in a little sock, a red sock. We've packaged you the solution to the global energy crisis. How to stop all abuse on earth. Join us. And sorry, there's no leader, so you don't have to follow me, you have to walk next to me. If you go in front of me, I'll kick you under the ass. If you're behind me, I'll fart and you won't be able to stand it. So walk next to me.